so below. Even though this is um, a great day, and I'm gonna explain why. To each and every one of you guys, first of all, salutation to my madrina, to my madrino, to my oba, and to all of my brothers and sisters in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Palo, Mystic, Address, to each and every one of you guys that practice the dark arts, that are in the church, the black magic, the chaos energy, the carbon energy, the 666. I want to say to each and every one of you guys, thank you so much for trusting Chief Apostle Sammy the Jr. with your spiritual needs. I am also very happy. I was communicating with my padrino today, and all of you that do not know, today is the day that I got crowned Maferefun Oya. So I got on some festive headwear. I don't want to say to each and every one of you guys that supported me in my crowning, supported me through that process. I want to say thank you. What's up there, Jelly Sweets? What's up, my Ryan? This is a big deal. My birthday in Ocha. All the things that I went through, that whole process, getting crowned, the idea that Minister Mario wasn't there physically with me to go through that because he had gone before me, getting crowned. And what's up there, Jeremy? Salutations to you as well. So I want you guys to know that today is my birthday in Ocha. My Perdino was communicating with me back and forth, and we celebrating. He wants to take me out to dinner for my Ocha birthday. Let me tell y'all something. When you have anniversaries like this, if you ever go through this process, if you ever get scratched, your day that you got scratched, all of that is significant to the individual. It is a reminder how far I have come in such a short time. I want to celebrate this with my, not only my church family, but I want to celebrate this with my tribe. I want to celebrate this with people that have invested in me, and even those who have membership. My overcoming. It is a day that you may not be where I am, but it's thundering and lightning outside. It's dropping rain. I'm to my Maferefun Oya Yansa. And this is what happened when I was going through the crowning process. The only thing it didn't do is rain. But all else, when I was in the cemetery receiving them 9 spirits, she was manifesting. The lightning was striking, the clouds, the wind, all that was going on. Only thing she didn't do is rain on me. That's it. My best said something crazy. And so what I want, those that know, those that have my Orisha, and I was talking to Sister Calvina, because she does have her warriors in this process, and her head Orisha is also Maferefun Yansa. And then Minister Mario's mother in Ocha. His father is Ochose, but his mother is also Oye. So this, sharing this day with you, and the manifestations that this queen has brought me, it's so significant. Being honored to be chosen by her, and not only what chosen by her, she fought for my head, and the amount of spirits in the spirit that she has brought to my Ori, my head, how she has enhanced my spiritual ability, my spiritual sight. my spiritual sensitivity. One thing I told y'all, I will always be honest. If something ain't doing it, it just ain't doing. I don't. I'm not gonna boast about something that ain't manifesting for me. I'm still a Sagittarius, Moon and Aries, rising sign Pisces. What's my Maferefun? Demetrius in the house. What's up there, Sarah T? I think Sierra T. Um, this is the day to celebrate the Ocha that has been moving for us. The Eguns. And this woman, this particular deity, Risha, fierce in her own right. When I tell you that the attributes of Oya, when I talk to my Scorpios, when I talk to my air signs, there's so many different aspects of Oya that resides in the fire signs, the air signs. At one point, Oya was over the ocean. There's a story that Yemiya tricked her into taking over the cemetery, but Abasha, I feel that. The reason why people don't understand that even Oya rules the ocean, because the ocean is a cemetery. Many people have died at the ocean and rivers, and so therefore her rulership still extends to that. She's the only Orisha that can go to heaven and earth. She's the only one. I take that back, because Babalo Aye also. Well, his is mostly that he can go to. He's an ancestor, an Egun. At the same time, he's an Orisha. So there's dual natures in both of the people that crown my head. And I want to say, first of all, I want to say thank you to Padrino Michael and my other godfather, also to the Oba, and to all the girls and ladies, I should say girls, all the ladies that are in my Ile, and because that ceremony had to have 9 daughters that were already crowned by Oya. And I want to thank everybody that worked. When I tell you it was a lot of, let me tell you something. In Haitian voodoo, we kill animals. That day, while my rituals were being done, I got tired of seeing animals killed. It was so many animals, because Oya receives a lot of animals. And so to look back on that situation and look where I am now. What's up there, my love, my Taurus? In celebration of her and what she has done in my life. What she has done in my life. And also you have received her talisman that you received from Chief Apostle. Never let go of that talisman that you received from Mother Oya. The manifestation, the change, the transmutation of energy, frequency, and vibration. Guys, do not sleep on your talisman. Do not sleep on your talisman. The stronger I get in this Orisha faith, the stronger my talisman get. When I tell you she is up in here, to have the rulership and the governorship of the air element and the winds of the earth. And I was actually sitting in my chair, and I was looking out, because my back of my house, I got sliding glass doors, so I could see the sky. And at first I was like, well, where is this? I thought something was happening at my neighbor's house, because I kept seeing the flash of light. And this happened before I came on. I've been nosy, so I realized that, and I'm still not putting two together, that she is approaching over my house. Now she's actually over my house. Um, and that's why I feel her presence so strong. I want to say not only thank you to Oya, to all the Orishas that participated in how they blessed me, how she gave me the highest level of her E-ray that she could give me, and how that whole process. And I'm gonna tell you something. I was, and when that crowning was going on, I was so emotional, um, saddened at that particular time that I could not really enjoy. Out of in my other Godfather say, he said, why? He said, we never seen anybody get this high of a blessing in Orisha, but especially from Oyu. And you got the highest that she was offering, and you still not happy. But I was going through so much at that particular time, and going through with my church, and going through with the whole process with Minister Mario began going, and it just was a lot of stuff going on. So now my reflection at this time is a big deal, not only to myself, but also going through what I went through and been going through with my health, and how they've been stepping in here and there to make sure I come through. So I got on her bracelet. I want to say to each and every one of you guys, if you want to burn a candle, a 7-day candle, if you have it, in honor of my Orisha for a blessing, you can do that. I want to show my gratitude for them helping me help you, especially my ego. This is an opportunity for melanated people if they decide to go this direction with the crowning. And like I was telling Sister Calvina, I'm not saying it's not a lot. It's tens of thousands. What I am saying, it's worth it if you're going to follow your path, if you're going to do the things that are required of you. If you're going to support your ego and not just looking for them to support you. One of the things that I learned the most from dealing with Maferefun Oya Yanza, what would be my biggest experience? My biggest experience was the day that I was looking I was looking up through my crown chakra. I don't know what that was all about, but I can literally see out of the top of my head with my eyes, like my third eye was lifted to the point I was able to see out of the top of my head. And the greatest manifestation was there have been so many. I think that my greatest manifestation was that what was happening to me, I didn't realize it was happening until it happened. There was a lot of internal stuff going on with her taking over of my body, and it was happening, and I wasn't realizing what happened, because what y'all gotta understand is about Oya, it's very similar to my energy, so it was complementing very well that I didn't realize it was taking place until it took place. Okay, that's why even before I got crowned, people were asking me that, or already crowned, was asking me, did I already go through the ceremony? They said, because Oya is all over you. And I'm like, but this energy is different. and I want to say to y'all in the beginning, because some of you guys came later, to you that really invested and believed in me and that process that I was going through, and then my son came down and he was a part of my ceremony. Josh Trading was on the phone, and my church family coming down emotionally because I could not leave the throne, so I didn't have no interaction with anybody other than Padrino, Michael, and I just recently, in my opinion, just recently been around them. I know I went through the process with Minister Mario, but it's different when you go through that process. And I want to say, I'm glad I did. I did not get in. I didn't think I would go through this process. Because I didn't get into Ocha to get crowned. So I'm glad I did, because now if somebody needs my help in this particular area as a pastor, I'm equipped. I'm also equipped in other ATRs. And so, but today is my crowning and my gratitude to each and every one of you guys. I'm very thankful. The process of going through that, and him remembering my Ocha birthday was significant to me, because he didn't do. I ain't gonna start, but my birthday, my physical birthday was something else. But I want y'all to understand that this process, everybody can't go through it. Everybody do not have the finances for these type of ceremonies. But I want to say to each and every one of you guys that still support, still give, still look out. I had and I don't think Demetrius, but I was doing a sacrifice, because in Palo Zendaya, even though it's similar to Oya because of the manifestation is different, but that's they still consider that Oya, but it would in Palo it's Centella and Doki, and that energy moves differently. And I have powers in Ocha, and I have those powers of Oya or Centella in Palo. And to have a cauldron and have our energy around me, and have the manifestations that I have. And then Babaluaye, I have received him in Ocha, and then I have Kobiende that I received in Palo. So it all this stuff is coming full circle. I want to wear my matching hat to match my colors. If you ever had an experience like I had, and then was able to look back and see all the things that God has done, it's miraculous. I have overcome so many things. And I come through a lot of things for people. The more I have triumphed, the more victory that was brought to me, it put me in greater positions to be there for my clients, my family. I'm doing some things right now to I'm testing some stuff before I give some stuff out. But y'all made a lot of things happen, and y'all continue to make a lot of things happen. My mother Oya is truly what they say she is, what she say she is. The hype about Oya is not it's not too much. She is definitely a force to be reckoned with. And so I say to each and every one of you guys, um, I wanted to come on here and give tribute to her. I wanted to give tribute to Padrino and my other Oba, and to all of my platform that has been consistently supporting this energy of mine. And I want you to know that I am extremely thankful, not only to Egun, but to the helping hands that have been sacrificing right along with me. And so on today, I wanted to come here and share some of my time with you in celebration of Maferefun Oya. Everybody don't like change. Everybody don't care for transmutation. Everybody don't care to for metamorphic energy. You know, the transformation from the caterpillar to the it's change is people want change, but if they understood what brought on change in their life and where they won't be seen the same way, or they won't be able to operate the same way, it is a lot of different stages that you have to go through. But I would say at 52 years of age, it's worth it. If I had to do it again, I would do it again. I wish I could have done it with Padrino Michael earlier in my life, but I still do not regret that he was the one that crowned me. I don't regret that he was the one that crowned Minister Mario, son of Ochosi. I don't regret any of my spiritual sisters that helped in the process. Even though some were trying to sneak a peek of my business, because I had to get nude. What my Boaz said, thank you, Chief, for introducing her to us through your ministry. Thank you, I appreciate that. I really I always strive to represent and make people proud, and this is a journey that a lot of people start on, but they don't finish. This is a journey that people endeavor to do and never obtain. I also receive Maferefun Ayao, which is Oya's sister. Oya would be considered the hurricane, and Ayao would be considered the eye of the hurricane. And so I had a god sister. She told me, she said, I've been crowned. I don't know. She said 10 years, whatever. But she was crowned a very long time. She said, I don't even have Ayao. So I want y'all. What's up, Mama Susan? Are you feeling better? Mother Susan had a bout, y'all. Mother Susan, like Mario, is greedy, but she ended up being food poisoning, and so she had to go to the hospital last night, and I was like upset, but she came through it. It was a lot going on, and I want to say this too. Even though this is my birthday celebration anniversary with Oya, this is something that happened with Mother Susan when the fire truck come, when the ambulance came to her house. And I keep saying this to my melanated people. The way they treated her, and one of the firemen didn't even want to touch her. When I tell you racism, because if that was a white woman, they would have never handled her like that. Even though God put somebody else to handle her, but these are your doctors, your firemen. These behavior it's real. And when your life is on the line or something's happening with you when you can't help yourself, you need people that look like us in every place. That's why everybody can't be Tata Mambo. Somebody got to be a CNA, somebody got to be a nurse, somebody got to be a doctor, somebody got to be a foot surgeon, because we need to care for our own people. We need, and then the same thing happened when they got to the hospital. The amount of time they take with white patients, and her being 68 years old, should have took precedence by her coming in an ambulance, the way that she was treated. And this is why we also need our matches, because these people have to pay for their treatment of our elderly and our babies, not just God's anointed. So I wanted to say that, and when I say things, I'm not being raised. I just know what it is. Energy don't lie. And when you get into a situation like that, you can't do for yourself. That's the worst time you need somebody to be racist. But what goes around comes around. So I want to say I'm glad Mother Susan is feeling better. I'm glad Sister Monique was there, and she's just trying to get her mom some help, because normally Monique shows out. So she kept her composure in spite of what was being done to her mother. Okay? So yeah, I was having a hissy fit. Mother Susan get on my nerve. She drank up all my liquor, but I don't want that happening to her. I love that lady. But I appreciate every one that came on tonight. If you want burn some incense in honor of Oya, if you want to do a candle in honor of Oya, but I don't want to push anything because I got so much stuff going on. I want to offer that opportunity to you, whosoever will. I'm not Pastor Marvin Sapp. I ain't gonna put I ain't gonna I shut the doors on nobody. I have my ways, but that ain't one of them. And I want to say thank you so much to you that helped me with my crowning. And I love, and I don't like, but I love the way you guys are supportive of one another. And I trust me, I know that these words and teachings are getting out. No matter how slow somebody responds to me, I still know I'm doing what God has called me to do, and it's evident through the manifestations that have been going on. I want to say to each and every one of you guys, Maferefun Oya, Yansa is my mother, and I'm honored to be her son. I'm honored to be a vessel that is being utilized in the capacity that I am being utilized, and that even though I'm a king in Ocha, I'm crowned by a queen. I'm going to say that again. Even though I am a king in Ocha, I am crowned by a queen, and I am honored as a masculine energy and a masculine man. A freaking one, but nonetheless, to be crowned by such a queen as Maferefun Yansa. So, Mother of Nine, I want to say to each and every one of you guys, I love you. I appreciate you. I hope that you continue to celebrate with me, not only today but the rest of the week. Now that I got to go to Tampa Friday to pick up the cakes for the Orishas, and I got some other work got to be done. So I got work that got to get done. I want to say again, cleanse yourself, protect yourself, honor your memberships, benefit as much as you can, and allow these spirits. And thank you so much, Demetrius. I almost slipped my mind. Demetrius gave me such a heartfelt thank you for the work that I what I love about this situation, and a lot of y'all show gratitude, but Demetrius has already, he's a spiritual man himself. Demetrius has already gone through certain ceremonies, and Demetrius has experience. He is Gemini, and he knows when somebody working for him. He knows, he feel it, and he respond. He lets me know. No, baby Scorpio do it when something going on with her. She gonna let me know. And my thing is, y'all need to understand that certain people impact my work differently than others. And because Demetrius himself is a worker and a manifester himself, and how his ego are moving at behind the work. Now, you know my numbers are 369. So 3 days after I sealed his work, which was this morning, I sealed his work this morning. I started 3 days, but I sealed it this morning out at the water. Now he got, even though he getting energy and it's ego getting energy, he got a manifestation that comes in 3, 6, and 9. It's so much benefit from working with me. And when I tell you, if you work in your membership, if you don't have your membership, don't delay. Let me tell y'all something. Egon is moving for us. A lot of these tariffs that this man trying to implement is being blocked. And I don't believe it's the government. I believe it's Egon. We can't, and most people cannot afford those 25% or 50% tariffs in everyday living. And so that's why we trust our ancestors and our spirits to move on our behalf when somebody does not have good intention for us mentally or financially. So these are the things that are happening in real time. And if you want to know how real these memberships are, talk to the people in the audience. Talk to the people that already spent that. Talk to the ones that nobody, Keymaker is not bragging on her Haitian Voodoo membership for $3,500 if nothing will happen. Nobody's spending that kind of money with me and ain't nothing happening. That's my point. So when I say you, my baby Scorpio, she has that membership. Who invest like they investing and they getting absolutely nothing? Or I hear bragging and gonna make up testimonies for me, but they don't spend their money. People ain't gonna do that. If they ain't gonna spend $100 in that. So that's why they are important, because they took that step of investing for their membership, and therefore they're receiving certain manifestation. I told y'all, my Karen O'Brien, Darius, and Sister Monique, those are my first. I don't have many. I'm Apostle Samuel Jr., and I'm gonna say this publicly. I don't have many first. I don't have many first. So when I have some first, I make a big deal. I ain't had no first in a long time. Every now and then, I have some first, so therefore I make a big deal about it. Okay, so thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Um, exactly. Get those memberships, y'all. Thank you. Thank you for not giving up on Apostle Ely. Thank you for watching me go through my trials. Ebasa. Thank you. Ebasandediokosa. Thank you for watching the process and you stayed to see the end gonna be. Y'all hear me? Some walked off in the beginning of my process, some walked off in the middle, and some of y'all stayed from the start to the finish. Ebasa! I thank you. I thank you. This is a big deal in my process. And I respect the process that I had to go through. But I am honored. Do I like everything I went through being a child of Oya? No, no sir, no ma'am. But it's fair and it's worth it. I'm going to say it again. It's fair and it's worth it. And I will have no other rich asa on her, crowning my head. Maferefun Oya. Maferefun Oya. And to Maferefun Babalu Aye, thank you, Father, for being with me, that masculine and feminine energy. Y'all, all I'm looking for is great things to manifest. She's not coming over my house for nothing. She's not manifesting on this day for me for nothing. I can't speak for other children of Oya, male or female, but they show up for me. That I can say, sir and ma'am, they show up for me and they manifest for me. I don't know about nobody's crowning, nobody's ceremony. I know what she do for me. And I want to say thank you to all of you that honor her the way you do, and you manifest her light the way you do, and how you honor your talisman that you guys receive. Okay? Thank you so very, very much. I want to say good night to each and one of y'all, and I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. God bless.